There's a good chance you don't have to spend more on your ads to sign up 15 to 25 new members for your gym. What you need is this 4 offer stack. This is the same stack that has allowed me to scale my 4 gyms to $3 million per year. And it's the same offers that I help install into gym owners so they can scale to $40,000 to $80,000 months. And in this video, we're going to go through what are the 4 offers and how to use them and how you can install them into your gym. Now, most gym owners are either stuck on their one offer and it's not really working that well, or they're constantly changing offers and never mastering a specific process. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you our 4 offer stack that I use across my 4 gyms that has allowed us to get to $3 million per year. And this is the exact stack that gets us 15 to 25 new members every single month. Now, why 4 offers? What we need to do here is we need to balance 2 things that are pulling against each other. First, what we need to do is we need to meet people where they're at in their decision, because not everybody is always ready to jump into your front end offer. But we also want to keep our operations very simple. Now, in my experience, back in the day when I ran one offer, I left a lot of money on the table because if people said no, it was just a no forever. Then what I did is I swung the other direction. I created multiple offers, but the problem was they all had different operational needs, and it created a lot of operational complexity for our team, which therefore we didn't execute at a high level and it wasn't a good experience. What I found is these 4 are the sweet spot because it allows you to provide different offers to your prospects, but at the same time, they're almost all identical in the way that you can operationally execute them. So here are the 4 offers, and each one does a different job in the stack. First, we have the front end offer, and this is going to be the offer that you run to your paid ads. Next, we have the free trial offer, which is a low commitment offer because not everybody is always ready to jump right in. Third is our promo offer. This is the same offer operationally as the front end offer, but we discount it for old leads. And I'm going to explain that in a few slides. And then number 4 is our past member offer. This is one that you run just 2 to 3 times a year, and it's a way to win back your past members. So let's start with the front end offer. This is the offer that we point towards our paid ad, and the whole job is attracting our ideal client. Now, a few things that we need to do is first, we want to make it transformational based. We want to sell the result that someone can expect, not the features of the program. Next is make it 6 to 12 weeks in length. And what I like to do is I like to match it to our cancellation policy, because when you do that, you can avoid the second sale. What I have found for gym owners is if they do a front end program, let's just call it 6 weeks, what they do is they run that program. And then what they have to do is they have to resell the member on staying with them on a monthly recurring revenue or an EFT type membership. I have found it's a lot easier if you just make the front end program match your cancellation policy. That way, when you sell them into that front end program, you can just say, we start everybody here and you're committed for 6 weeks. As an example, after that 6 weeks, we roll into, and you just explain your offer. And then you just explain that after 6 weeks, if you want to cancel, you do X, Y, Z. Then you're selling them right into continuity right off the bat, and you don't have to resell them into your program. And then the third is we don't want to keep changing this front end offer. What we do is we pick it and we leave it. And all we ever do is we just rotate the angle, the program name, the creative. That's how we keep it fresh to the market, but we keep it the same on the back end. In my gyms, we've ran the same offer for coming up on 5 years now. Second is the free trial offer. And I'll be honest, I used to be totally against free trials. But eventually what I noticed is in the sales process, we could get people to the 10-yard line. They would be ready to sign up, but they really just wanted to come in and do a few workouts before fully committing. Back in the day, as odd as it sounds, we used to be against that. But once we introduced a free trial offer, then we allowed those people to come in to do a few workouts. And then lo and behold, we would convert some of those into that front end offer. So it started to work really well. Now, I really like a 7-day jumpstart because it's very versatile. And what you can do is you can serve a lot of people who aren't ready for a full commitment yet. You can use it for examples like I just described when you're actually going through the sales process to try to get someone on your front end offer. Maybe they're not quite there. So then you invite them in for a 7-day jumpstart and then convert them into the front end offer on the back end of that. The other reason that I like a 7-day jumpstart as a free trial is you can use that in certain aspects of your client acquisition funnel by making someone an offer. Maybe someone opted in and maybe they ghosted you when you were trying to follow up and get them booked for a sales conversation so you could sell them into your front end offer. Maybe 30 days later, you hit them up with a free 7-day jumpstart. And maybe just the timing is better. Maybe that's what they're looking for. So I really like it just because it's versatile and you can use it in different areas of your client acquisition system. Now, the third offer, and one of the most powerful ones, is what I call the promo offer. And all it is, it's your same front end offer. Nothing is different about it, but you just layer a discount on top of it. It is the exact same operational process. You don't build a separate process. It's not a different offer that your team has to do something different. And by doing that, it creates operational simplicity, but also allowing you to hit up your leads with some type of promotion. So for example, our front end program that we offer to leads is a 12-week program at either $700 or $1,000. Now, what most people do is they pay $100 down and then they either do $50 a week or $75 per week. Now, what we do for a promotional offer is we just rotate a discount with that. It could be 20% off our 12-week program, 30% off, 10% off. It could be waive the enrollment. It could be your first X weeks free. You can just come up with different reasons and angles to position that offer. And the reason that I like doing this, or the reason that you can provide a discount, which usually I'm not too fond of, is because you've already paid for the cost to acquire this lead. With your front end offer, right, you're marketing and you're getting leads and you want to have a higher price offer so that you can cover the cost to acquire the client. Well, with these people that said no to that front end offer and you're hitting them up again, you've already paid for the lead. So in theory, the cost to acquire the client is zero. And so therefore, by discounting it, you're not actually really losing out on your revenue into your business because you've already paid for that lead. So that's why I'm okay with the discount for your promotional offer. Now, the rule with this is the discount changes, but the process never does. It's exactly the same as the front end. And all you're doing is you're just changing up the promotion so that you can catch old leads at a time when maybe it works for them. Now, the way that we want to execute our promo offer is we are sending this to leads that we've collected over the years. And so every single month, what you're going to do is you drip out a text message and rotate this offer. So for example, say you've got a list of 2,000 old leads. What you can do is you can send 100 text messages every single day, Monday through Friday. And over the course of the month, you will get through your entire leads list. Now, you want to send them a message, something like this. Hey, Naeem, we're having a flash sale and offering 5 motivated people whose goals are to get stronger, lose weight, and start sleeping better. 30% off our beginner bootcamp program. Would you be interested by chance? Now, what is going to happen is most people are going to reply with, I shouldn't say most. The people that do reply are going to be the ones that they're usually going to reply yes, and they're going to ask the price. In this circumstance, usually I don't like to always share prices through conversation. But in this circumstance, what we do is we just tell them the price because it's a discount. Then we get them booked for whatever your process is to bring someone in and sell that person into a program. Now, the last offer is the past member offer. And this one's special because you only run it 2 to 3 times per year. I like to do this heading into the summer and at Black Friday. Now, past members already know everything about your gym. They usually just need a sexy offer to come back. Now, what I like to do is I like to create a mini paid in full. And it looks like this. It's buy 3 months, get 3 months free. So at my gyms, what this works out to, it's a 6-month membership for $5.99. Again, it's massively discounted, which I'm usually not too fond of. But in this circumstance, I'm not running this play to get new members. I'm really running this play as a cash driver. So yes, it's heavily discounted and only 10 to 30% are going to stay on after they participate in this membership. That's fine. Again, this is a cash flow play. You're running it at 2 times during the year where cash flow becomes a little bit more tight for a gym. That is in the summer and in the holidays. And so you're driving revenue into the business. This isn't really a member count driver. It's a revenue driver. That's the way you need to think about it. So what does this look like when we pull these 4 offers together? You can expect to sign up anywhere from 5 to 15 members from your front end offer. Now, this really pivots on what your ad spend is. If you're on the lower, if you're spending more like $500 to $1,000 a month, you're going to be more in like the 5, 6, 7 new member range. If you're spending $2,000, $3,000 a month on your ads, you can be upwards of that 15 new members. So it really depends on your ad spend, but that's the range that you could expect. Now, from your 7-day jumpstart, you should expect to get about 5 new members from that, people that come in, they do the free trial, and then you convert them after the trial. You can expect to get anywhere from 1 to 5 new members from your promo offer. I've even had months where we've signed up 10 new members from that offer. And then on the months when you do run the past member one, which again is only 2, sometimes 3 times a year, you could probably expect anywhere from 5 to 15 past members take you up on that and drive a bunch of cash into the business. So in total, when you stack them up, you can be signing 15 to 25 new members every single month. And that's how you scale your gym to $40,000 to $80,000 a month. I help gym owners add $100,000 to their gym over the course of 12 months with our FO60 6-figure system. If you want to see if this system is a good fit for your gym, click on the link in the description, book a call with me, and we'll see if we can help you out.